Okay, now I want to talk about identity. How we acquire, view, identity, who I am or what I am kind of thing. In all my reading of metaphysics or just philosophy, anything, I've read a lot in the process of trying to understand what was going on with me. There's often a reference to the knower, the witness, and I never understood what that meant for a very long time. I do now. And it requires you to have a belief and a faith in the idea that we live, our existence is more than just this life. Yes, you're going to have to consider the ideas of reincarnation and eternal identities, eternal selfness. I would refer you to the Seth materials in that regard. We are eternal beings. And I use the word eternal because, quite frankly, I can't conceive what timeless spacelessness is. the other side, we call it, but it's just other dimension of being. And we exist there. We just are not focused there right now. And when I say we exist there, a part of ourself is in that vibration or dimensional spaceness. It's a difficult, because it's I don't have a modeled concept of exactly how that is, just that it is. So when we're born into this world, we're born into a body. We are born as ourselves in this body experience as children, as little babies, and then we gain experience through our body, and our body remembers experience, our emotion, call it our this life personality experience. We have an experience, the body, the emotion of this, the biochemical, the endocrine system, the response, endorphins, adrenaline, all that kind of stuff impresses upon the body. And from this, because our brains aren't developed, we develop a sense of identity here and now. Not remembering that we were, or at least beginning to forget that we were ever before, or that we will be again. Or we are constantly being. So these experiences build up. We form a sense of identity from these experiences. It's what I created Jeff Smith from those experiences. Now, for most people, everybody experiences a little traumatic moments throughout their life. But maybe they later in life they deal with it and they go on. But their identity basically is built from all their experiences, and they're okay, and they make adjustments along the way, and they find some degree of happiness. But there are those of us whose experiences, traumatic experiences, defined our identity. And that is where we run into trouble. But the realization that the trauma impressed upon the body and flashbacks and PTSD experience is merely the body's response and is not who you are. Especially if the trauma happened to you when you were younger. That experience impressed upon yourself, saying that this is what I need or have to accept as my identity. But that's not the truth. The truth is your honest identity is a free to choose being. Free to choose at any moment what it is you want your identity to be. Which means that you do not have to define yourself by the reoccurring traumatic patterns that were impressed upon your body. You do not have to believe. You can take that experience, completely remove it from your identity, and then deal with the experience and change the way you look at yourself. Realizing that you are not these traumatic memory experiences allows you room for compassion and understanding in yourself. Begin by realizing that you are not these experiences. I know they can be overwhelming. I know that you can feel just very hard to see anything but them when they hit you. But just know in your mind, when they hit you, that they are not what define you.